you, all of 17 years old, your little wisp of a thing. I mean, when you look at that videotape, that must bring back such incredible memories for you.
Oh yeah, it really does. Like I was standing back there and I heard it and I was just getting all excited because I felt that feeling again. It was amazing.
What was it like winning that competition? I mean, that's after weeks of hard work and having to perform. And I know you worked with Blake Shelton. You were Team Blake. And, you know, what was that whole experience like for you?
Oh, it was incredible. And how I was before The Voice and how The Voice really showcased how much I've grown and just as an artist and as a person. I was so shy and I got on the show because my mom signed me up without me knowing.
That wasn't, I mean, were you upset with her? I mean, obviously you're not now, but at the time you were like, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Because I was so scared and I didn't know what was going to happen, but she was like, well, I mean, if you don't make it, it's an experience, you know, this will just get you the courage to actually maybe think about wanting to do that. And I went and I made it and I just kept making it through. And through the whole process, it was incredible. And being the youngest in the competition, I was kind of watching everybody and picking out who I think would win already. And I'm like, oh my God, they're so good. I think they would win. And just really not really thinking about myself.
You must be so grateful that your mom made you audition for that show,
Yeah.
now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, since you won The Voice, I mean, you've been on quite a roll. You performed at the Grand Ole Opry. You're currently on tour opening for Brad Paisley.
Yes.
And you just released your first album. So, you know, you were on Blake Shelton's team, as I mentioned, and he said you were the most important win they had ever had on The Voice. Which must have been really an honor for you to hear. But did Blake give you any advice along the way that helped you? And do you guys still stay in touch now?
Yeah, we try to keep in touch as much as we can. And I mean, throughout The Voice, with him being as friendly as he is and just so open arms about everything, and he knew how shy I was, and I always giggled around him because he's Blake Shelton and things like that. And he knew part of his goal too was to break me out of that shell. And he always said, just go out there and have fun, and that's all about what it is.
Sure, and to know that he's in your corner
Yeah.
and cheering you on must have been great. Meanwhile, you've met a lot of your idols in this whole process. I know that you got to meet Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And also Miranda Lambert. What was it like meeting people like that who are so accomplished in this business that you're just really getting into?
Yeah, I mean, just meeting them and knowing that I've listened to their music in my room when I sang, and they were such big inspirations to me. Now we're like friends, and just having that connection and knowing that I could talk to them about anything, it helps me out a lot.
And now you have people coming up to you, your own fan base.
That's crazy, and I mean,
it's very flattering, isn't it?
Yeah. During meet and greets, I meet a lot of younger, little girls, or every now and then little boys, and they sometimes tell me, you inspire me so much, and I'm gonna keep singing just because of you, and hearing that makes me feel so good, and makes me feel like, wow, I'm actually doing something that's impacting people, and that's the best feeling ever.
Well, I can't wait to hear you sing, even though I love talking to you as well, Danielle, and you're gonna be performing for us.
Yeah.